ship. So I think I got our sound thing figured out. I kind of did a little video explaining what was going on, but basically my settings for sound keep resetting every time I have to shut down this PC, so that's causing issues, and I have to remember what I had it set on before that made the sound better. So I'm gonna have to create some kind of a checklist and go through all that and do like a sound checklist before I start streaming. But we're on this mission for the living ship, and we're gathering up all the various parts that we need to create a living ship, and we're on the third piece. So we're gonna touch down on this planet over here and continue this mission. And if you weren't watching earlier, no, not a whole lot of people are, but we're in a system that's like an abandoned system. It's an abandoned space station. I don't know if we're even going to encounter like any aliens in this system. I'm curious about this planet though. Like, I'm curious if it's storm free, if we're going to find any other aliens at like trading posts and stuff. Doing this mission, what we're really looking for each time is like a monolith. It's gonna have me land and search for this monolith, but I like to try and maybe find it without that. If it's nearby where I can just fly straight to it. Waste all this time searching. We'll see. Lethal humidity. Yeah, it's not storm free. Storm free. Yeah. Top that mountain. Land here, see how far we gotta go. So again, I'm really hoping that the sound is better. I think it probably is, because the settings I had it on most recently that worked well. Seemed to be pretty much perfect for the sound and for my voice. Like, my voice doesn't, I will get louder eventually, the more I stream, I'm sure, but when I'm talking to people, it doesn't seem to carry as much as I'd like. But I don't want everybody to have to turn up the volume so much just to hear what I'm saying. So at least the planet's not trying to kill me while I'm doing this. This almost bad. Found it. All right. Here, let's see what it wants us to do next. Archive of Corvax Prime. True roll progress. Log follows. Yes, log followed. Okay. Yet non-convergence insufficiently processed. Biogenesis may offer future refuge, increased autonomy. must be studied. Experimental synthesis unit operational. Awaiting materials, biogenesis materials. The words are translated, designed to be read by non-convergent entities. We're the authors working beyond their brief. Had they become divergent, lured by the flesh they had created? How many others have walked the same path of creation? So I want something, again, that I don't have. So it hopefully directs me to where I can find this. Hypnotic eye, living water. Okay. So that hypnotic eye I'm going to have to find. Yeah. That's going to be in water, so that's going to be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, abyssal horrors. I gotta get into the water to find that hypnotic eye. Let's see here. So it's at least directing us to an abyssal nest where I can get this eye. So I want to mention that I do like to use that duplication glitch. I said that's kind of to cut out some of the grind. That's because, obviously, with this mission, there is so much grind in this game already. Like, it's still fun to me because it's not a stressful grind. It's not a boring grind, but it's still a grind nonetheless. We're literally taking a week to create a living ship. Part of that's fun to me because we're actually growing this thing. Makes it a little bit more rewarding when we actually get it, but you could still call this a grind. Alright, so this is taking forever. So, if you're playing this game and you want to get to someplace fast, you don't want to just travel along the planet. Go out into space, find your target, and then fly to it. Otherwise it will, if it says 20 minutes away, it will literally take you 20 minutes to get to it. You don't want to do that. So, the abyssal nest is out there somewhere. But they're going to give us a little bitty island that we might be able to land on. So, that's good. Land, land, land. Hey! Sometimes you might miss it. And you're just going in circles, so. Alright. Let's go mess with an abyssal horror. Later on, we will upgrade our underwater systems, you know, our S-class upgrades we have right now are good enough, but we're going to totally deck this thing out. Let's get our bolt caster ready. This guy's going to mess with us. Okay. And then let me grab this thing. Hypnotic eye. Done. Oh, that was easy. Alright. So now we need to gather living water from... You're going to tell us where that... I feel like the living water came from this giant jellyfish that you run into in space. And if we run into that in this system, I mean, that's also a cool image to get. So, especially, honestly, with this blue squid ship, riding alongside of this giant jellyfish in space, I'll be taking some photos. Got the eye. There we go. Only needed one. Gather living water. The from the space station. Really? The abandoned space station is going to have our living water. Are you kidding me? Alright. We'll see. No. There's the jellyfish I spoke of. Alright, taking a picture. Okay, so let's talk to this thing. It's trying to talk to us. Child of Helios. And one of the expeditions that we do, you're able to get like a Child of Helios, like I don't know if it's a companion. I can't remember if it's a companion or just like a holographic Child of Helios. I feel like it's a companion, like an egg, and you can have a jellyfish flying around with you if you want. So this is where we should get our water. See? Living water. Awesome. Okay. So this thing is still going to be here, flying. I still want to get a better image of it. This might not be its best side. So let's pound this side. Now that's a little bit better. Yeah. Land it on the other side of it. Yeah, not bad. Yeah. Ship a little bit out of the way. Alright. Now we have a memory of our encounter with a giant jellyfish in space. On our mission to create a living ship. Alright. So now that we've done that, what's next? We have to create that brain thing. Or not brain, what is it? It's the shell. I think it's the shell. The body itself, yeah. Alright. Created. Okay. Now it's gonna send us back to... Yep. Now we gotta go back to the monolith. Present this brain, or this shell. So this is, yeah, this is the outer shell. I don't remember what the last component is that we need. It's been so long, maybe this is the last component that we need. I don't know. So we got the shell. This again is going to have to mature. We have to let this thing grow. And then we should be on our next step. I need some coffee. I am a coffee guy. Need my coffee every morning. Awaiting biogenesis materials. Insert materials. Okay, a fragile shell. Alright, so again, we have to wait till it matures. So, another piece. Let's put that in our ship with the others. Alright, so we have the heart, the neural stem, fragile shell. Let's see what comes after that. So while we're waiting for this thing to mature, there are other things we can be doing. So many side things that we can be doing, but what we're gonna do before we upgrade anything, before we start working on our ship and stuff, I think we're just going to continue with the story and get all of our get our crew together, basically. So let's see here. I don't want to go all the way to the freighter, so we'll bring it in. So what's interesting about the pirate frigates is that no matter what color they are, and they are different colors technically, they all have those red sails. So they all look real similar with just the red sails. It's just when you get close that they're different colors, which I don't mind so much. I'm real tempted to have nothing but a pirate fleet, but if I do that, the living frigates, space whales, those will actually gather me parts. They'll bring back pieces that I need to expand, like to expand the inventory on the living ship once we have it created. They're going to bring things back that I need for the living ship, so I have to have some living frigates as part of my whole fleet. But I don't know, the pirates and whales doesn't sound too bad. So like I said, we're eventually going to get rid of that one stray S-Class. I only picked it up because it was an S-Class, and just kind of to help me with some of these missions, collect some stuff. But we're probably going to get rid of that, replace it with a living frigate. So let's go save. Then we're going to get back to the regular story. This right here, this icon, that's the regular storyline. Let's get back to that. And again, we've got plenty of time to upgrade the ship. We've got plenty of time to upgrade the multi-tool and the freighter. We have all the pieces we want, really. So, I'm just going to take you through the storyline. And then once we're done with the storyline, then we can just explore the universe. Ranger's coordinates. So this will be the third time. This will be the third time that I've run through the storyline on this No Man's Sky. It does take a little bit of time to complete the storyline, but not that long. See what having us do here. Yeah, there's there are times when I'm okay with the fact that they added this little mission sweep, target sweep addition to the scanner. Sometimes it's annoying and it's in the way when all you want to do is just scan a creature or look for your mineral deposits and stuff, but it could definitely be helpful for somebody who's new to No Man's Sky, not quite sure what direction they need to be going. So in that way, it's definitely helpful. Okay, so got a crashed crashed hauler. Let's see. Sodium, chromatic metal. I can't fix this thing, okay. Need sodium. How do I not have sodium? Greatest freeze talk. Okay. Sodium. Let's see. What do I have? Can I? Yeah. All right. Where some sodium is on this planet. Plants. Sodium-rich plants. They're all over the place. Okay. So that's how I gotta get my sodium. Alright. Note to self, I need to get some sodium the next time I'm on a space station. Yeah, get a lot of it. There's a sodium-rich plant there. Creature. You all know what I'm about to do. Start there.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Voila, sodium.
Technology prepared.
Okay, so. Okay, so we got like a upgrade. So we got some nanites. Got an upgrade. This be Class C that is so damaged. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with that.
Thermal protection.
If you're not familiar with No Man's Sky, that's a crashed ship. You can claim that for free, and then you have to fix all of that broken stuff. So, if it's an S class, it might be worth it to you. That's the only time it would be worth it. I don't know why I'm running all the way over here. Let's do this the smart way. Bring our ship to us. So yeah, with that, I would say our thrusters are down to 2%. We will need to start collecting all kinds of materials every time we're at the station. Sell some stuff. And then hopefully we don't run into that again where we don't have what we need. Just basically need a little bit of everything. Something's trying to contact us. Let's get away from all these frigates. Alright. Artemis entity. We received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? This is Priest Entity Nada. He's one of the two guys on the anomaly that you talked to. Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis Entity. With question. Your signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard, yes. Proper introduction to our home. And this is where the anomaly is presented to you in the regular storyline. So let's go talk to Nada. Some more coffee and we're going to be back and we're going to talk to Nada on this next step of the storyline.